stuff, go hit up my girl. Go hit up my girl Brittany on Shop Best on the Yard. And then all of you, tax season is coming. It is October. You need a CPA. You need a tax professional. Go check out my girl, Tanya Blingologist. She is an amazing tax preparer, CPA. She has your 2020 tax workbooks to get you all set up for taxes this season. It is never too early to get ready. So go check her out. All right. You're welcome, my dear. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm so happy. Yesterday I had the Duns Number webinar. Derek was in there. We had a few snafus, but we got it done. I re-recorded I re-recorded it this morning. So everybody who ordered their copy, it's going to go out to you tomorrow at noon. So look out for that. Hello to Deasis Oliveira Jose. How you doing? As you know, we're getting started at 6:05. I just want to give everybody some time to, get settled. Oh, yes. Follow Tanya at King Tax Services 18. That's her tax page. She came in on her jewelry page because Tanya be getting the bling out there too. But yes, we're getting started at 6:05. Wanted to say thank you to everybody who came to the workshop yesterday. Thank you for your patience. I re-recorded it. The worksheets are all done. The video is all edited. What else did I put in there? The money management for entrepreneurs ebook. I put the bundle together. It's going to be released tomorrow. So never you fret. It's coming. All right. I deliver on my promises. Also, just in case, someone emailed me today and told me that they never received their sign-in info for the webinar, so they were not able to log in. If that happened to you, send me an email and I can send you a time-sensitive link to watch it. Hello, who's that on? Hi, Kim. How you doing? If you didn't get the link, email me so I can check my records and I can send you a time-sensitive link so you can watch it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get started in about 2 minutes at 6:05. I need you to share this out to your networks, your people. Let them know your girl is here. I'm trying to come up. The 9-to-5 life ain't for your girl. I like doing this. I like talking to y'all. I like teaching y'all this stuff. And the job that I have, while I am blessed to have it and I praise God every day for it, I know that that's not my purpose, and my purpose is here to educate y'all and help you be successful in your businesses. So help me get the word out. Okay. All right. We are going to start in about a minute. We've got some fun stories. We're going to talk about Migos. I love Migos. We're going to talk about Zion Williamson for all you football fans. We're going to talk about Haya Mahmedan. We're going to talk about Apple. And we're going to talk about Gucci Mane LaFleur. Gucci did it, y'all. I can't wait to talk to you about it. Yes. All right. So remember, 6:05, we're going to share it out. Okay. And I'm going to do my intro to anybody who's new. So yes, Migos. Bad and bougie. Something with a Uzi. All right, it's 6:05, guys. Share this out to your networks. It's time to get to work. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Welcome to another episode of MPL Legal Dish. This is, I love Gucci too. This is my daily, daily live broadcast where we learn business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. Why do I do this? I'm going to get to that in a moment. But yeah, if you ever have a story that you are kind of confused about in terms of legal terms and you want to talk about it on the show, please submit it to me. Who am I and why am I here talking to you about these stories? Well, I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis, host of the show and owner and operator of MPL Consulting Firm, LLC. That is my business formation firm. What that means is, hi Dangerous Love 2017, hi DNS Designs Houston. What that means is I help you get your business paperwork together. If you need help with registration, if you need EIN numbers, if you need DUNS numbers, like the webinar that we did yesterday. If you need contracts, if you need to know how to hire employees properly, if you need to know how to money your business finances in the very beginning stages, if you need information on brand protection, I help you do all of that. Why am I qualified to help you do that? I am so happy that you asked. Oh my God. I have been a licensed attorney for 13 years and counting. I have started multiple businesses for myself and others. I have had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everybody as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're ever going to be successful in business, there are concepts that you just need to know. There's no way around it, and that's where I come in. If you need help getting your business formation strategy together, whether it be contracts, registration, brand protection. Hi, Nessie Time. Ooh, pause quick 1 minute. Nessie Time, I sent you the link. It is time sensitive. You got 48 hours, okay? So back to what I was saying. If you ever want to, if you need help with your business formation strategy, you can book a free 15-minute consultation with me using the link in my bio, linktree/NPL consulting firm, linktree/NPL consulting firm, linktree/NPL consulting firm. There, you're also going to find the link to get a replay of last night's webinar. Last night, we learned about DUNS numbers and why you need them and what they're for and how to get them for absolutely free. If you did not get to pre-order it, you can still order it. It's coming out tomorrow. It is $29. Keep in mind that there are services out here trying to charge you $229 for a DUNS number. And what I do is I not only get you to where you need to be for the DUNS number, but you learn how to do it so you don't ever have to come back to someone to do it again. So it's a $29 investment for a lifetime of knowledge. I don't think that's that bad. All right. What else do I want to talk to you guys about? If you guys are interested in my future webinars, the next webinar that is coming up is going to be on operating agreements. And that is going to be happening not next, let me see, not the 14th, because your girl gonna be on vacation, but on the 21st of October, I'm going to be having another free webinar. Hi, I'm my own team. Another free webinar on operating agreements. We're actually going to go through a sample operating agreement, what they have, what you should, and things that you should think about when you're writing your operating agreements for your business. So stay tuned for that. Yes. And we're going to get started at 6:10 and do our whole 30 minutes. So we'll be here till 6:40. Also, do I have anybody in my high love over hate ×3? Do I have anybody over here who is based in Miami? Because I'm going to be in Miami from October 9th to October 15th. You do? Okay. Well, get your copy, girl. I'm going to be in Miami from October 9th to October 15th. If you are based in Miami and you want to schedule a one-on-one session with me, DM me so we can get you together, because I am going to be on vacation, but I like to mix my work with play. So, and I'm going to have gaps in my schedule. So let's talk and see what we can work out. All right. Now it is time to get started. To those of you who are new to the show, I'm going to ask you questions about all of the stories that I talk about to make sure that you're paying attention, that you understand what's going on. So it's very important that you listen. If you need a pen, grab a pen. Also, if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box. Don't ever feel afraid to, hi RSL, to ask me any questions. I love interaction. This isn't just me talking at you. This is a dialogue. And we're going to get into, we've had some rousing debates on here. Can't wait to hear from Sincere 39. He is always here with the answers. Shop best on the yard, be getting in it. So does Tanya and Kim. So, feel free to jump in the conversations at any time. All right. So first story that we are talking about today, guys. This is a praise report. All my Gucci fans, give me a GG in the comments. Gucci Mane LaFleur, who has been repping Gucci for the free since Gucci came out, is officially an endorser of, he is like a spokesperson for Gucci. Gucci just came out with a Gucci ad. So Gucci Mane LaFleur, yes, Kim likes Gucci. So Gucci Mane LaFleur, he's been repping Gucci for the longest. Gucci never really claimed him. And we actually did a story on that as to why Gucci Mane was allowed to call himself Gucci Mane. Shop S on the I got her Gigi was allowed to call himself Gucci Mane, and Gucci don't say nothing. It's because Gucci exemplifies the lifestyle of what Gucci Mane exemplifies. Or, I'm gonna call him LaFleur. It's because LaFleur or Radrick Davis exemplifies the lifestyle of what Gucci is: the opulence, the diamonds, the events. It's it's Gucci. Yes. So Gucci has been out here doing his thing, and he is officially a spokesperson for Gucci. Go check out him and his wife Keisha Kayor's social media. It's all over there. I think it's so dope that that this guy who went through so much and wasn't necessarily the ideal, I guess, representative for Gucci has come and made this amazing turnaround. He was in prison, he was unhealthy, he came back and he did a 180 turn, and now he's a representative for Gucci. Yes, Kimberlyn Faulkner said that's what's up. Level up. Yes, Gucci Mane has leveled up, y'all. Give it up to LaFleur 1017. All right. That's enough. That's enough of my standing for Gucci. All right. Next story that we are talking about. This is for my football fans. Wait, is this football? Shop S on the Yard said, could they make him stop calling himself Gucci Mane even though it's different industry? See, that's the thing. Gucci Mane was never out here trying to do high-end clothing or things like that. He wore them, and I think Gucci may have had his own clothing line. I can't remember. But I think the thing was Gucci was not trying to make clothing with the Gucci name on it. And he exemplified the Gucci lifestyle. So he did enough to kind of associate himself with Gucci, but he never said, oh, me and Gucci working together. Gucci Mane made Gucci Mane its own thing. When you think Gucci Mane, you don't think Gucci the brand, you think Gucci Mane the rapper, right? So he was able to differentiate between the brand and himself. So go ahead, Gucci. Any more questions on that? Any more questions on Gucci? Gucci. Oh shoot, and it's October. Y'all, 10/17 is like officially like Gucci Day because that's like his like favorite date or something. So remember to celebrate Gucci on 10/17. High leverage everything in life. All right. Now, next story for my football fans. Do I have any is this a football team? New Orleans Pelicans. Is that a football team? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So New Orleans Pelicans had a first round draft pick by the name of Zion Williamson, right? And when he was drafted, he used that's over my head Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is a rapper and an entertainer, Tanya. He is from Atlanta. He's from East Atlanta, and he kind of catapulted the careers. Oh, basketball. Okay. He catapulted the careers of a lot of rappers. Like he was associated with Waka Flocka. I don't know, but they fell out. Migos, he's worked with them. Y'all let Tanya know who else Gucci has kind of put on the map. All right. Oh, you did. Oh, you were? Okay. Sorry. Look, I got all different people in this audience, so I don't know who knows what. All right. Okay. So Sincere 39 said that New Orleans Pelicans is basketball. All right. My bad, y'all. So Zion Williamson was a first round draft pick. Hi, I am Shala 365. First round draft pick for the NBA team, New Orleans Pelicans. And when he was drafted, he used the phrase, let's dance. And I actually talked about this story because both him and the New Orleans Pelicans filed a trademark application for the phrase, let's dance, after he said it. Right. Eventually, the New Orleans Pelicans dropped the trademark application. Were like, Zion, go ahead, do your thing. And Zion he filed like 10 trademark applications for different industries and things like that. However, Zion Williamson has been denied his trademark application. Why? The USPTO said that his phrase was a commonplace expression. Zion even said that he got it from watching Avengers Endgame because he and a friend were rooting for opposing sides, and they just kind of came up with the phrase "Let's Dance." So it was inspired by the Avengers Endgame movie. The USPTO also attached pictures on the denial letter of tons of merchandise that is already being sold with the phrase "Let's Dance," including merch that refers to a movie by that name that I think it starred Kevin Bacon, but it was in 1983, a movie called Let's Dance. So Zion Williamson has been denied his trademark application for Let's Dance. If you are a New Orleans Pelicans fan or a Zion Williamson fan, I'm sorry for you. Hi, Aries for Life 70. But what do you think about the USPTO's decision to deny Zion Williamson's trademark application for this phrase, "Let's Dance"? Now, remember, he filed for multiple industries. It's not like he just said, well, I want to use this for sporting events. He wanted to do merch. He wanted to do clothing. He wanted to do a lot of stuff. So what do you think about the USPTO's decision to deny his trademark application? Okay. And while you guys let me know about that, we're going to take a quick break for everybody who came in to let you know that you are watching NPL Legal Dish, my daily live broadcast where we learn business and legal concepts using celebrity and pop culture news. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis, host of the show and owner of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. I help you get your business formation strategy together, be it registration, contracts, brand protection, hiring employees. I help you get that whole plan together. All right. So go check out what I do and set up your free consultation at Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. And we've got a couple of comments. Our first one was from Kimberlyn Faulkner. Zion was kind of dumb for that one. It's a rather common phrase used for movie titles, song titles, a video game, etc. You agree with the USPTO because they said the same thing. They said, here's all the stuff that is being sold with the phrase "Let's Dance." Sincere 39 does not agree with the USPTO. Why don't you agree, Sincere 39? I would like to hear your reasoning for why you don't agree with the USPTO's decision. Why do you think Zion Williamson should have been given this trademark for the phrase "Let's Dance"? Okay. While Sincere gives us his answer, want to let you guys know that last night we had an awesome time in the DUNS number webinar. If you need a DUNS number, meaning if you ever have plans to work with major retailers like Target and Walmart, or if you want to get a federal government contract, you're going to get a DUNS number. And the webinar that we did last night, it is on sale right now, the replay for $29. It comes with my Money Management for Entrepreneurs ebook, as well as my DUNS number prep worksheet with the links that you need to go and do your application for the free. All right. There are services out here charging $229 to get a DUNS number. I'm only charging you $29 to learn how to do it for life. And they're not going to teach you how to do it. They're just going to do it. And then you have to come back to them again if you want another one. All right. So Sincere 39, I guess we'll come back to your comment, but I want to move on to the next story because we only have about 20 minutes. This next story. All right. I'm going to sing the hook to a song, and I want you guys to tell me the group that sings the song. Okay. Bad and Bougie. Cooking up. Wait, shoot. I can't even remember the chorus. It's been a minute. Whatever. The song called Bad and Bougie. Who sings Bad and Bougie? Let me know who sings Bad and Bougie. If you don't know who sings Bad and Bougie or who performs Bad and Bougie, whose song that is, we can't be friends. We can't. We just can't. We can't. Who sings Bad and Bougie? Who sings? I'm not moving on till I know that y'all know who sings Bad and Bougie. Yes, Migos. Thank you, Sincere 39. You saving everybody out here. Migos, shop best on the yard. I knew you were going to get it. You love Migos. Migos, yes, Kimberlyn Faulkner. All right. So we got Migos down. All right. So if you... Nessie! Nessie, I need you to go and do your Migos Googles. Cardi B does not sing Bad and Bougie. All right. Okay. So here's why we are talking about Migos today. I don't know if any of you follow the Shade Room, but Migos was on there because they were being sued by YRN LLC. It's okay, girl. We can't keep up with everything. YRN LLC. YRN stands for Young Rich Nation. If you remember when Migos first came out, YRN stood for something different, but whatever. Okay. So there's this company, YRN LLC, which was run by one of the founders of Rockaware and the label 300. The guy who basically started it is known in the music industry for kind of being a parasite. Okay. So they agreed to make Migos merch and market it in 2015, right? So you remember Migos was going around and they were saying like Migos YRN, they had it in their bios, all this stuff. It stood for Young Rich Nation, apparently. Well, this company YRN, they got the trademarks for YRN and Young Rich Nation. And Migos was supposed to, wear this merch and not promote any other merchandise. They were supposed to wear this merch in 6 videos, do 4 photo shoots, and do at least 6 appearances wearing this YRN merchandise. Now, notice Migos no longer reps YRN, right? But they do own 25% of the company. Now, here's the thing. Migos was supposed to get royalties from this merchandise. You know, like they made it for Migos. They said, okay, we're going to do this merchandise for you. You wear it. We're going to sell it. You're going to get a piece of the pie. But Migos says they never got any money for the merchandise, and they never got an accounting of what was sold. So they don't even know how much they were owed. So Migos chucked up the deuces. And they signed a deal with Universal to produce their own Migos merch. In the meantime, YRN LLC started producing merchandise using Migos marks like Culture. If you remember, Migos did have an album named Culture, and merch with the song title Bad and Bougie on it. So Migos went and they actually tried to sue YRN. And then they went to Universal, signed a new deal, made their own merch, and then YRN tried to sue Migos for selling merchandise with their name on it. Hi, Halva. But in the end, because of the way their contracts were written, Migos won, and they are not beholden to YRN anymore. And the reason why I picked this case is because they were able, when you have a solid contract that is written well and covers all your bases, you can save yourself a whole lot of trouble. Had Migos not had an agreement signed with this company that is known for, that is known for kind of taking advantage of artists, they might have been on the hook for some money. Hello, Tyria MCC. But Migos, I guess they had some good lawyers on their side. They went through that contract and the judge said, no problems here. Migos, go ahead, sell your merch. And now Migos wants YRN to stop using their stuff on their merch because YRN was using Bad and Bougie and Culture on merchandise. But Migos has won the lawsuit that YRN has against them for breach of contract because Migos didn't breach the contract. All right. So what I want to know from you is, one, did you hear about this case about Migos being sued by YRN? If you did, give me a 1. If you did, give me a 1. Hi, Charlize 0716. Because I was actually speaking to someone about this last night, and they said that the person who started this company, he's known in the music industry as being a parasite. But when you are a new artist and you're hungry and you're just trying to get on, you might be willing to sign anything. And that may have been, you heard about it, Shot Best on the Yard. And that may have been what happened to Migos, is like, they were trying to get on. And a lot of people signed bad contracts. I don't know if you remember Fantasia Barrino. When she won American Idol, she said she did not know how to read, and she signed all her contracts without reading them. And it wasn't a super great deal. Luckily, Fantasia is an amazing performer, and I think she's gotten out of her contract since then, and she's doing amazing things with her career. But not reading a contract or not having a solid contract, they always do. I guess if you don't have anybody in your corner, not having a solid contract can cause you a lot of problems. But having a solid contract can just clear the heavens of all clouds. So I brought this up. Tay-Tay, who's Tay-Tay? Oh, it's Fantasia. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you call her Tay-Tay. But yes, guys, this is just a warning to y'all. Have good contracts so that you can sign back contract. Have good contracts so that you can. Well, I didn't know her nickname, Kimberlyn. I call her Fantasia because I like that name, Fantasia. But yes, you need solid contracts, which is why you should come to my operating agreements webinar that's going to be completely free. It's going to be on October 21st. You need an entertainment lawyer. You do need an entertainment lawyer, but not everybody has the money to necessarily hire an entertainment lawyer. So it's up to you, if you don't have the money to hire that person, to do some research yourself. The information is there. Yes, it may take some time, but it is in your interest to look up that information. That's why I do this all the time, is because I want to encourage you guys to do your own research. Do not rely just on what I say. If I say something and you have a question, go look at it. If you think I'm wrong, challenge me. Go find the thing and tell me, well, I found this and this is what it said. Don't just rely on what other people tell you. Get the facts for yourself as well. Yes, there are people who may know more, who are more experienced, but you still, hi LaFleur and Bloom, but you still have a responsibility to educate yourself about what is going on in your business. All right. Ooh, time is flying away. All right. So we did, some people won't do research and then complain later. And that's their fault. That's their fault. You can't complain if you didn't do anything about it, right? All right. We talked about Gucci, we talked about Zion, we talked about the Migos. Okay. All right, y'all. I did a poll today in my Instagram and my Facebook stories, and I asked you guys, what team do you rep? Are you team Android or are you team iPhone? Drop your answers right now, and I'm going to let you guys know the results from the poll. So thus far, the poll isn't over, but as of right now, I didn't realize it, but the majority of the people who responded are team Android. My pastor says the same. Read and research for yourself. Absolutely, Tanya. But all right, Kali Till is iPhone. Nessie Time is Android. I am team Android. I was kind of forced into the iPhone life. Android, but I do have an iPad, Apple, everything for Shop Best on the Yard. I was team Android until both my MP3 player and my phone broke, and I needed a replacement, and I didn't want to buy two, so I just bought an iPhone. So as of right now, I'm team iPhone. LaFleur and Bloom is Android. All right, y'all. Well, this is a real battle of Android versus iPhone, because there is an app company for Android that is suing iPhone for trademark infringement. So let's see here what's happening. We're over in Apple world. All right. So there is a, I also asked you guys in the comments if you had ever heard of the word Memoji, Memoji. If you have heard of Memoji, give me an M in the comments, okay? And I'm going to give you some background on this. So there's a company called Facebook. What do you mean Facebook what? What about Facebook? All right. Okay. So there is oh, so you don't know what Memoji is. Okay. So there is a company called Social Technologies, right? And they invented an Android app called Memoji. and they filed a trademark for it in 2016. Kimberlyn Faulkner said, I've seen that word recently, but don't remember the context though. Okay, so basically there was an app development company, Shop Best in the Yard has heard of it. They developed a Memoji app, and it was basically a bunch of different pictures of women or moms or something like that. Anyway, they developed the emoji app, and then they trademarked the phrase Memoji. I actually did the research and went to the test website. They trademarked it in 2016, right? Recently, in 2018, Apple claimed to own the trademark for Memoji. So much so that, no, the company name, Tanya, is Social Technologies. Okay? The app is called Memoji. So Social Technologies has the trademark for Memoji, right? But then Apple is over here saying, well, we have the trademark for Memoji and you can't use it, so much so that they included it on the list of prohibited terms that you can't, the list of terms that you cannot use because they're Apple's trademarks. They listed it under Apple's trademarks, right? Apple did file a trademark for Memoji. However, their application was filed in 2018. And Social Technologies and Apple filed the trademark for Memoji in the same industry. Remember, you can only have one trademark in your industry for that mark. You can't have two of the same mark in the same industry. That's why you don't have two golden arches in fast food. It's only one golden arches, McDonald's. That's why you only have I don't know. There's tons of logos out there. That this is like the whole crux of the show. You can only have if you ever saw the Highlander series, trademarks are like the Highlander series. There can only be one in your industry with that trademark, okay? So Social Technologies filed their trademark application in 2016. It was accepted. And then Apple filed their trademark in 2018, and they actually got a suspension notice in 2019. But they still included Memoji in their list of prohibited trademarks. Hi, Captain Save No Ho. I love your name. But the thing is, what makes it worse is that Apple was sneaky about it, because Social Technologies, they did their homework, because you know Apple always comes out with these big reveals and things like that, and they went through the paperwork and they did not see Memoji in there. But then after they did their research, Memoji showed up in Apple's list of prohibited trademarks. So Social Technologies is now seeking an injunction, meaning they want the court to force Apple to remove Memoji from their list of prohibited trademarks because they don't own it. How are you going to try to protect something that you don't own? Okay, so yes, so we're going to wait and see what happens between Social Technologies and Apple. I mean, there's not much to see because Apple has already been denied. Social Technologies had this trademark since 2016. I think this was a case of Apple trying to be slick or maybe being lazy. Look, I got an iPhone, but I'm not a part of the Apple cult, all right? I feel like I feel like from an objective point of view that Apple has kind of been slacking on the ideas and the originality. And Steve Jobs is rolling over in his grave, and Tim Cook is like pulling his hair out, trying to maintain Apple's supremacy. But we're going to wait and see, you know, what Apple comes out with. Maybe they come out with their own, I don't know, Momoji. But I mean, what do you think? Do you think that this was a mistake by Apple? Do you think that they did it on purpose? What do y'all think? And as you drop your final comments, I want to remind you, first I want to thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon. You didn't have to, but you did. I want to remind you that the Duns Number webinar replay, it is for sale for $29 using the link in the bio. If you ever want to get your stuff into Walmart, Target, Home Depot, whatever big box store, You need a DUNS number. Go pick up the replay. Nessie Time said it was a mistake. LaFleur and Bloom said Apple is too big to make a mistake like that. I'm kind of on your side, LaFleur and Bloom, because Apple, come on, man. You are technology personified. You have your whole industry. It is your job to know these things. But I mean, it could have been a mistake too. Callie Till said, can you do a live on drop shipping? I would not feel comfortable doing a live on drop shipping. What I know about drop shipping is probably going to take up about 3 minutes. If you want, the cult is slipping. I know that there are people who specialize in drop shipping, but I can't name them off the top of my head. But if you just do some Googles on drop shipping, I'm sure like the top people will show up. LaFleur and Bloom said they just wanted to flex on the little guy. I don't even know if it was a flex. I think they were just trying to straight up steal. I think they were like, this is a little app company. What are they going to do? We're Apple. Because that's the case of what happens sometimes. Sometimes these little companies, they will be bullied by bigger companies because they have more money and they can keep them tied up in court, and they will try and just wrap them up in court under some trademark, whatever. Okay. But yeah, so those are the stories that I have for you guys. We are going to be back on here tomorrow at 6 p.m. covering more stories, but also, hi CJ, at 7 p.m. I want you guys to follow the account at Clockphase, KLOCKPHASE. I'm going to be on there with my good friend Stephanie. We're going to be talking about the building blocks to getting your business together. She has an audience that is interested in how to get their business started, and she asked me to come in and do a live and answer her and her followers' questions. So follow Clockphase with a K. And catch me on there tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Okay. Hi, Purple Magic C314. Okay. We got 2 minutes. Do we have any more questions? Thank you, Shop Best on the Yard. Do we have any more questions on the stories that we covered today? We talked about Zion Williamson. We talked about Gucci Mane LaFleur representing Gucci. We talked about the Migos winning their contract lawsuit. We talked about Team Android versus Team iPhone. Thank you. So do you guys have any questions, comments on the stories that we talked about today? Or any questions about anything else that I do about your businesses? We got 2 minutes. Your girl is on here for you. No, Clockphase with a K, Sincere. KLOCKPHASE. KLOCK. You're right. It's like a purple logo, a purple color scheme. Yeah. So catch me on there. Catch me here tomorrow at 6. Catch me on Clockphase tomorrow at 7. I'm out here, y'all. I'm trying to make it work. Tell your friends about me. All right. So I'm going to, Captain Sabaho said, you helped get the right paperwork to get an LLC and nonprofit started. Absolutely do, Captain Sabaho. Book a free 15-minute consultation in the bio. And we can talk about how we can work together. Also, I'm going to be in Miami October 9th to October 15th. If I got any Miami followers, hit me up. Let's get an appointment set and we can work in person. All right. Any more questions? We're running up on 6:40. Ooh. Okay, awesome. Yay, I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys, I think we're going to end it here. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourselves. Be blessed. We will be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Thank you, Tanya. Y'all, and catch Tanya tonight at 9 p.m. She's giving y'all savings and budgeting tips, and she's going to get you right for tax season. All right. Follow her on King Tax Services 18. King Tax Services 18. Not tonight, Thursday. 9 p.m. Thursday. 9 p.m. Thursday. King Tax Services 18 at 9 p.m. Thursday. She's going to get y'all ready for tax season, all right? But good night, y'all. Bye.